Today I'm going to be talking about one of the most overlooked games in 2022. I didn't pick this game up because of so many things that were said about it, and I've just finished playing it now, like literally this morning, and I know you're seeing the video in the evening, but I finished playing it this morning, and this is one of the best, not only best looking games, one of the best narrative games, and a game that brings the most fixes to its prequel as well. So as in the second game has fixed so many things that I dislike with the prequel. So let's have a little talk about it. What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben Gaming video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. And to get straight into this, the game I'm talking about today, my cat is actually just attacking my computer right now, is Horizon Forbidden West. This game right here. Okay, this game is absolutely phenomenal. If you are seriously considering not picking it up because what you hear from various different people, I've heard a lot of Xbox fans just say it's the most boring, dull game, but they probably haven't even played it. And I've heard a lot of things, from other people just saying that they haven't bothered to try it because they've been put off by other people talking about it. And obviously the price is really, really high, but I've obviously picked this up on sale now because it launched last year and we're now in 2023. But honestly, seriously, especially if you can get this game on sale, but I would even pay £70 for this if I knew the game was going to be this good and how much content is in this game. I would be picking it up now. So I would seriously go out and get it, see if you can get a deal on it, but if not, just buy it. This game is absolutely phenomenal. So graphically, I want to put some gameplay up on screen as well. It is 1080p gameplay, but I'm rendering the video in 4K because I've recorded it through PS5, and when you use high frame rate modes, like 120 hertz on my TV here, it records for 1080p. So just a disclaimer there, it will look even better in person. Honestly, the trailers that you see in 4K on YouTube, they don't even do it justice. It's that good. Like literally just it's ridiculous. So graphically, this game is the best looking game I have seen. It is without even question. This is the best looking game I've seen. I've got a 3080 in my PC down there, and I played various titles on it, and this game just absolutely curb stomps it. It just really does. Even games like Plague's Tale Requiem. I actually re-downloaded Plague's Tale Requiem as well, just to have a look at it when I was playing through this game, and this just still looks better. It's more open world, and it runs above 60 frames. I'm playing in the high frame rate mode, and my 120 hertz TV behind me, it runs between like 70 sometimes, so 60 and 90 frames depending on what you're doing, but it doesn't matter. Mostly it hovers around like 65, 70 frames, but it actually really makes it feel like it's running a lot smoother, especially if you have VRR as well. It makes it feel like you're actually just playing the game at 120 frames. It's ridiculous. I went back to a 60 frames game after, and it just was weird. And also I locked it to 60 frames, turned off my 120 hertz support, and that felt a lot worse. So it's definitely running above that 60 frames. It feels super, super smooth. Now, I had a lot of gripes with the first Horizon Zero Dawn. That game, I wasn't a huge fan of it. In fact, I even made a video on my channel saying how I hate that game. And I didn't get into it. I didn't enjoy it. I found the combat really, really annoying. The open world felt really sparse and not very interesting to me. This is completely different. I could just walk around this open world right now and just look at the graphics, and it's just so incredible. It's so good. And then when you're playing through this amazing world, you've got the starting zone, which has got all these gorgeous red and green colors, and then you go to kind of a desert zone, and that's gorgeous as well in its own way. And then you've got the beach area. The beach areas, like you see on the front cover here, those are the best. Like, they just look absolutely insane with the water physics. Oh my gosh! This game should not be running at 60 frames on the PS5. I just shouldn't, and it does. It's just so well optimized. And this just proves that sometimes power's not everything. It's the developers. It is the developers. I've banged on about power of the Series X, but this just kind of shows, yeah, this could run on the Series X. Of course it could, but if it was made for Series X as well, but games, it's not all about power necessarily. Developers bring their own ways, and you can tell that Guerrilla has just absolutely optimize this game to the max for PlayStation 5. It's ridiculous. But as I was saying, when you gradually get further and further through the game, spoiler ahead here, so click off if you don't want to hear this, so I'm just giving you plenty of warning, you do get the ability to fly on one of these things, and you can just enable that at any time. Well, not in a locked area, but if you're out in the open world and you press down on the left, on the D-pad, it will literally fly, swoop down, pick you up, and you can just fly around the open world. And you can go so high. and the graphics stays really, really good. When you get to max height, it kind of drops. You can see that the things aren't rendered in at that distance, which who cares? But like, it's ridiculous. You can just fly around this insane open world. And you also now have the glider ability with Aloy as well, where you can just jump off a mountain and just glide. One of the trophies, in fact, is actually to do a 60-second glide, and I actually had to try and find a really good area to do it. I flew up on my thing and on this guy, and then just like glided off and got the trophy for it. It's just amazing. Like, so many additional things in this game. Like the grapple when you're climbing up is just so much better. That wasn't in the first game. It just made it so much more fluid, and it just felt better. It just did. So this is just a must pick up for me. Like, I am in love with this game, and I think it's going to be one I go back to almost on a yearly basis or a bi-yearly basis. The story was so good. I felt the story in the first game was a little bit lackluster. I know they're introducing new characters. It's a new IP. But nothing really happened. You're almost going into this game, you were in the same position you were in the first game almost. But this just was great. Like, you kind of iron out part of the plot in this game. You kind of actually get to the end of what the plot's been for the first game, and then it's already introduced the next plot for the next Horizon title, and I can't wait for it. I am already so excited. I've only just finished this game today, and I'm already so excited. But I think what I'm probably going to do is dive back into this and do more side quests, which leads me on to my next point. There is so much content in this game. It is a huge game. I think the story, I did some side quests, I did some various different things, I maybe overextended things, but it's probably about 40, maybe 30 to 40 hours that took me to just play through the story, because I didn't rush. Like, I didn't just rush from point to point. I didn't fast travel all the time. I wanted to just ride around on some of the animals or the machines that I've got. So I didn't want to just rush through it. So I wanted to take everything in. So I would say a steady playthrough takes about 30 to 40 hours. But side quest wise, if you want to like platinum this game and do every side quest and just complete it, you're going to be looking at over 100 hours probably. Like, it's a big game. The open world is massive. It's gorgeous. And you've just got so many different things to do, so many different people to talk to. And again, if you need to platinum it, actually, you do have to do a new game plus on a harder difficulty as well. So there's that challenge to do as well. And obviously soon we've got DLC coming for this game. So I'm definitely going to be playing that. And then obviously we've got the VR game coming out in February as well, which I don't know how that's going to link in with this, or whether the story is related or is kind of an unrelated title. I haven't really looked much into it, but I'm definitely going to be playing that. Definitely will be making some videos on it, and I'm excited to do so. So man, I can't get enough. This went from being one of a hated franchise for me that I just really did not like to being one of my favorite franchises now, because, like, yeah, it's just amazing. I'm actually tempted to almost re-download or re-put in the disc for the previous game. Now it's been enhanced for PS5 as well, and it's 60 frames, and actually just play through the first game again, because I loved this, and I want to know more about the story now. I don't know why I gave up on it. Maybe I tried it a few times to play, actually, Zero Dawn, and I just couldn't get into it at all. So I might give that a go, knowing I know more with this, but maybe coming from this, going back to the other game, is going to look graphically not great. But man, I can't say enough good things about this game. Please, like, go and check it out, download a demo, do whatever you can to just try it. That's one of the things I want to say. I downloaded the demo over Christmas to play this game. I downloaded the demo just to try it. My brother was here. We kind of had a look through it. Could not believe how good it looked, especially on my 4K 120 hertz OLED. Like, it's ridiculous. But I downloaded it just to try it out and see what I thought of it. And I'm so glad I did, because that enabled me to go on eBay and find a very, very good priced copy of this game, just in case I didn't like the story or something. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This game is phenomenal. Please go and try it. Check it out. Thank you for watching. That's it for this video. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.